marketing skills that'll pay the bills for local business owners. Hey, welcome back to the Marketing for Business podcast. This is your host, Scott Wilson. Today I've got a ripper episode, but before I get into that, I've got an opportunity for you guys, the listeners, and I'm going to tell you more details at the end of this podcast. But we're coming up to our 100th podcast episode, and I'm preparing to ask business owners and some of the people that have been on the podcast their best business advice. So if you have some good business advice and you'd like to share it with other business owners, then stay tuned, because I'm going to give an opportunity for you to do that at the end of this podcast. Right, let's get into today's podcast. 3 marketing skills that'll pay the bills for local business owners. Look, over the last 30 days, I've probably spoken to over 150 business owners, maybe even more, about their marketing. And what I've realized is only actually a small percentage of them are actually doing any marketing, which means, actually there's less competition out there. So what happens generally in a recession and tight times, people stop their marketing. And what I've seen over the years, it's the ones that keep advertising and keep advertising. They're the ones that actually get the success when the recession finishes. A smart person, a very wealthy person actually said to me once, Scott, you don't market your business for the recession, you market your business for the recovery. And it's something that struck a chord with me. And as I've seen over the last 25 odd years, the guys and the girls with a strong mindset and know what happens during a recession, they're the ones that profit because they have the mindset to keep going. So anyway, I've been thinking about these, what are 3 skills and strategies that business owners really should be employing right now. So I thought I'd give you my 3. I've actually got 5, but I'm only going to give you 3 today. So the first one every local business owner should be running, it's a skill they should be learning, is Google Business Profile. So, you should be creating, optimizing your Google Business Profile, formerly known as Google My Business, to enhance your local visibility of your business and to attract more customers. This thing gets the phone ringing, okay, and you can track everything. So keys to winning when it comes to local business is setting up and verification of your profile. Google gives you this platform that you can go and do it, and there's a verification process. So you need to go and do that, because here's the thing: if you don't, one of your competitors can come along, which happened in an audit that we did the other day. Someone had come along and said this business was actually had shut up shop. And look, I'm not saying a competitor did it, but the reality is, if you don't claim it, people can say what they want. So the good thing about here, it allows you to put accurate and complete business information in there. You can provide it with your business name, your addresses, your phone numbers, your hours, your services, a whole bunch of information that you can give it and tell Google what you're all about. See, the thing is, Google doesn't know who you are. They don't see you and visit you personally, right? So they need to rely on the information that you're providing them. The good thing is you can give it regular updates and posts. You can keep your profile active, which is another signal to Google that you're a real business. So update it with photos, special offers, events, news that people can engage with, etc. You can manage your reviews and ratings there as well. I love, we've got 110 Google reviews now. And that doesn't happen just by us thinking about it. We manage it. We ask people for reviews. We ask their customers for reviews. We ask and get engagement from people. We post those reviews out as well, because we understand we need to manage our online reputation these days. It's so important. You can actually utilize, one of the things for keys to winning is you can utilize the Q&A function inside the Google Business Profile as well. Plus they have a messaging platform, so people and your customers can actually message you inside the platform. So it makes it very easy to communicate. Now the thing is, it's all mobile driven as well. So a lot of the people that are talking to you via messaging is all mobile. So some real benefits to increasing this, right? So most business owners are sleeping on this, right? And look, increased local visibility is a massive one. It helps you appear in the local search engine optimization and the maps. It helps local customers find you really easily. And here's the thing, you don't actually have to do too much work, because most businesses are sleeping on this. So if you can do it, you can update your profile, you can start to rank in the Google Maps and what we call the 3-pack, and really start to see your business get more phone calls, get more more visibility. Higher conversion rates. Look, local searches have a high intent, which leads to a high conversion rate from the traffic that's coming, either to your local business listing or your website or the phone calls. It also has enhanced trust. Trust is a big thing these days, and look, Google is whether you like it or not, they are a trusted form of business because people will search on Google, right? And the more positive reviews, the more accurate your business information is, the more trust that you lean on with your customers, right? And it gives you your really competitive advantage. Optimizing for local search is really underrated, and it can give you the edge over your competitors. I know for us personally, we don't rank a lot in the search engines for some phrases because we don't build websites. A lot of the websites that our competitors build, they have their links on them, so we don't have a lot of links. So we've optimized our strategy for local search, and we get a lot of phone calls weekly because of it. And obviously better customer engagement. It really is, they can engage through reviews, they can engage through posts, Q&A, etc. So one of the things, it's a marketing skill to pay the bill, is to set your business up on Google Business Profile. Now, if you want some help with that, we've got a 16-page Google My Business Profile playbook, okay? We've actually written a playbook for it. If you want a copy, here's all you need to do. Is just email Bronte at getdigitalinfluence.com, and Bronte will send you out a copy of our playbook, completely free. You can use it to actually enhance your listing and grow your business, okay? And if you want real help as far as us doing it, you know the drill. Just message me, 021-891-934. My team is very skilled at this. We will outmarket your competitors using this strategy. We will get you in that 3-pack and really generating your business, more business using it. So don't sleep on this opportunity. So many people have been talking to you about this recently, don't know it exists. They've heard of it, but they're not using it. They're not sure if it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Get amongst it. Right, skill number 2. And I wanted to lean on some experience that I've had over the years. So number 2 is networking and attending events. It's a skill that you must get good at in tough times. If you're sitting there going, I need some business, well, networking and attending events is a great way to do it. So, building up and nurturing professional relationships through networking and attending industry events is something that I got really good at, I think just after the earthquakes, or maybe just before the earthquakes. When I first started one of my businesses, probably my second business, I wanted to go out and reach more people and talk to more people and help more people. And look, that wasn't natural to me. I had to learn it. I had to learn those skills, and actually had to go to Toastmasters to actually help me communicate better. But they were skills that are worth learning. So here's some keys to winning from my experience, 25 plus years now. Event selection is real key. The relevance of choosing events that align with your industry, more so your business goals and your target audience and who you want to speak to. So really getting clear on that as well. The types of events that you go to are really clear. Events that suit your objectives, such as conferences, trade shows, seminars, workshop, networking events. What are your objectives inside your business? And if you're really clear on those, you'll know what events you should be attending. For me, I go to a lot of workshops and seminars overseas because the objective there is to learn from the best in the world, okay? And so for me, it's really clear on those objectives. I'll go and spend money where the best are because I want to win in my marketplace. I guess one of the other things you need to look at is location and timing. Consider local events, and you should really seek out, if you're trying to learn some things, seek out where are your local events. Where are they? Can you get them into your schedule? Can you fit them into your budget? Another one is when you're looking at selection of events, what are the speakers and who are the attendees? Can you get a list of the speakers? Who are the attendees that are going? Will there be some valuable connections there for you and some valuable learning opportunities? So that's a real key one for me. Another one is what I always look at when I'm looking at going to events is preparation. Okay, so look, what are my goals? What are the goals? I'm clearly defining the goals that I want to achieve. Last year I went to an event in Miami and it was all about AI. I wanted to learn about AI. This year I'm going to a similar event and I have some other goals and around meeting potential people, learning about industry trends, finding certain partners that can help help me scale and grow the business in other areas around the globe. Researching attendees, once again, that's a real good one. If you can find out, because you want to go and find out if you're going to events and they have a page like a Facebook group, etc., that you can join beforehand. You want to research those people. You want to connect with them. You want to find out their backgrounds, etc., and their interests. So when you get there, you're already hitting the ground running. Preparing materials, creating and bringing essential materials, making sure that you've got, your business cards, your brochures, your promotional materials. Look, you may not be exhibiting at the event, but it doesn't mean that you can't hand out your information. Crafting a pitch is a really good one as well. Preparing a concise and compelling elevator pitch that clearly communicates who you are, what you do, and how you can add value to the people is real key as well. This is about being a professional. Look, I said this a couple of weeks ago in a talk, and it really resonated with people. I think 5 years ago you could get away with being an amateur and providing, just getting away with stuff. Today the game's changed. Technology is changing the way the game is, and you have to turn up prepared if you want to get the results. Next one is pre-arrange schedule meetings. Even before you get to the events, schedule meetings with the key contacts, etc. And really, once you're there, active networking. This is really key. This is something that I force myself to do, but it gets, engaging actively in other attendees. I'll always make sure I'm attending certain functions and show a general interest in all the events at the time. You're spending money to be there. If you're not spending money, you're spending your time. So really be active and engaging. Listening skills is a really, really good one. Understanding the needs of others is real good. How are you going to have a value exchange, as we said it before as well? And then the real key afterwards is the follow-up. Follow up and reaching out to new contacts within a few days after the event and reinforcing your connections. We've all been to events where you meet someone and then people never follow up. Well, I'm here to tell you, following up is the key that ties this all together. Sending some personal messages to say thank you, relating back what some of the things that you learned from that person and how you're going to use that moving forward. Connecting them with on their social media platforms. Definitely a LinkedIn is a good one, especially from a business perspective. So, nurturing that relationship, keeping in contact, introducing them to other people, adding value, sharing valuable content, sharing some ideas, and inviting them maybe to some future events. I think it's really important that you organise all this into like your CRM, your customer relation management, and you actually have a tool for doing that. So, look, networking and going to events for a lot of people can be out of their comfort zone, but I'm here to tell you, it will put a return on your investment. In tough times, a lot of people, they go in. You want to go out, okay? You want to go out to the people. You don't actually have a money problem, you have a people problem. You need to be in touch with more people. You need to be getting around those people and adding value to them and being curious about how they're doing certain things. So increase your visibility. Look for business opportunities, okay? Add to your knowledge and your insights. And to tell you what, it makes for your professional development to grow, right? It really does grow who you are as a person. It grows your relationships and helps you build stronger relationships. And it builds your trust and credibility in the marketplace too. Even getting seen at some of these events can really, really do that. And it always adds to your competitive advantage in the marketplace. So that is number two. Attending events and networking events can really be a marketing skill that pays the bills for you in a tough market. Number three, I just can't understand why people are sleeping on this, but I talked to, as I said, over 150 plus business owners, and then I always listen to what they say, but then I go and watch what they do. And I started looking at some profiles, looking at some LinkedIn profiles, looking at some Facebook and Instagram profiles, and I can see most people aren't leveraging social media. Social media is free, guys. You need to get up and wake up, because social media is free when it comes to a certain level of posting. And look, leveraging social media and the platforms today is a great way to build an audience. It's a great way to build awareness. It's a great way to drive traffic and sales into your business. So here's some keys to winning with social media. A key one is platform selection and knowing the right platforms for your business. So you need to do some research here, but I'd say, most people should, at least if you're in business, you should be on LinkedIn. If you're in the States, etc., and I know a number of listeners are, then obviously you want to be on Twitter, which is now X. And then if you're marketing, you definitely want to be on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So a good example of that is if you're a local business, you could be choosing Instagram and Facebook as your primary platforms, right? Instagram allows you to show your visibility, your products, etc., with high quality photos, high quality stories, and there's some great businesses that are growing, bakeries around the world that are growing up on it and blowing up on Instagram. While Facebook could help you build a community through events and customer reviews. So you don't actually just have to use one platform; you could be mixing the two of them together. Platform strategy, you want to be looking at the goals, clearly defining your goals, setting measurable goals for each platform, regarding around brand awareness, lead generation, customer engagement. An example is if you're a fitness coach for each platform on Instagram, you might want to increase your brand awareness by, say, 20% to your followers over the next 3 months. Get really clear on that. You have a goal on YouTube to generate 50 new leads from people watching your YouTube videos. Look, it's all possible, and it's about having that clarity in your mind what you're doing with social media. And I think that's one of the biggest things I've really got to see probably over the last maybe 3-4 years. The businesses that take these platforms serious, have some goals, have some defined strategy, are really starting to take the market share and grow their businesses because they understand also that it's an advertising platform. This is an advertising play. You can create content, and I saw some great videos the other day that a business had created, and I was like, okay, where are these videos being seen? And sadly, they weren't. They weren't getting seen because they weren't sharing them and they weren't running ads to them. Make no mistake, these platforms today can help you reach your audience. People are on their phones. The world is digital now, okay? They're on their phones. They're listening. They're watching. They want to see your business, and you can target them from a very local aspect. So you must be using these platforms. Definitely around content creation and getting your content out there. Do you have a content plan to ensure that you're consistent? I think that's one of the keys to really growing your business is to be consistent. Consistency of message plus frequency of reach to create relevancy. So having a content calendar, planning that out. And look, if you want some help with that, reach out to me, 021-891-934. I'll share the resources that me and my team use. We've a number of pieces of software that we use to actually do the planning. And then if you want some help planning, we can discuss about that as well. Creating visual content is really important these days. Creating high quality images, graphics, etc. Videos tailored to each platforms. Video is such a powerful strategy. It's not something I'm going to talk about here, but it's something I'll talk about in another podcast because I've really started to see the businesses that are winning are creating video content, short form video content, mixed with advertising is a powerful play when it comes to growing your business. And we see this all the time, when we're creating visual content for our clients, and some of the content that we're starting to see that's really generating leads and sales can be some of the simplest content as well. Just shooting videos, and 30 to 40 seconds, engaging, but then getting people interested to go to the next step. Look, written content is still so powerful. I know the team here put out a lot of written content for digital influence itself and crafting engaging copy for posts, captions and comments, etc. Really thinking about it. I would say if you're a business owner, you should be on LinkedIn just with your thoughts, okay? Just because your clients may not be, or your customers may not be on that platform, you should be on the platform giving your views and sharing some of the things that you're learning from a business perspective to build your brand. If you're let's give an example. If you're financial consulting, you could be writing insightful LinkedIn posts, about financial planning tips, market analysis, which is a great one. If you want to follow someone who's doing that really well, is Dave Armstrong. He does that really well. Client success, and really adding value to the platform. Just because your customers aren't there doesn't mean you can't build your brand. And if your customers are there, you win even more because you're building that brand. I think curating content is really, really good too. Sharing relevant content from other people is a great way. And then, giving your commentary on that content is another way to position you as a thought leader in the marketplace. I think storytelling, probably one of the best books I ever read was Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. So utilizing stories to connect with your audience, to go on that deeper level is a great way to do that. I remember meeting JJ from Building a Story Brand in San Diego, and what a character he was, and just some of the stories he was sharing, and how stories have really impacted his lives. And I know, look, from me, it had impacted my life as well, and getting to tell the stories throughout this podcast, etc., and engaging with people. People love stories, so be willing to share. Engagement is another one. And when it comes to social media, this is an area where everyone can win. I've shared this so many times now about active listening and engaging and interacting with people, with people comment, etc., engaging and interact with them. There's nothing worse than seeing someone who's running ads and people are commenting, etc., but no one's commenting back. Be timely with your communications to people and be authentic with them as well. Build relationships with people. Look, people today are looking for a depth of connection, not just a width of connection. And what I mean by that is people want to have meaningful connections. Most people have gone too shallow and too broad. So if you come along and interact with people on a deeper level, you'll definitely win as well. I really believe managing your online reputation is key. You shouldn't hide from it. You should address the concerns. You should be upfront and professional when it comes to this. I've seen some examples of this recently. At the end of the day, own it. And we all make mistakes. We all know things can go wrong. But if you own it, then you can grow from there. So user-generated content is a big one. Look, get it and get your customers involved in it. Ask them to produce it. Make opportunities for them to do so. Because here's the thing, user-generated content is gold for your business. It shows other people showcasing your business and what they love about your business. So create ways of doing that. And obviously, if you want to brainstorm ideas with that, just connect with us, my team, and we can really help you do this. Hosting contests and giveaways is a great one as well. I've seen some really good interactive campaigns recently, which really boost engagement and following. And start using some software like ManyChat, etc., to really, really grow your business. Paid advertising or paid social advertising is a great one. Look, you must be creating ad campaigns these days. You must be thinking of the strategy around your advertising campaigns. You must be using target audiences, really good ad creative. Budget management is a big one right now. You want to be allocating and optimizing your budget for the best return on the investment that you've got. And always be testing, split testing, A/B split testing to ensure that you're getting the best results and which are your winners. And then using retargeting to really engage your users. And that's why I love video at the top of the funnel where people see you. Get that consumption going. How much have they consumed? Based on that, let's show them this. Based on that, let's show them this. Really creating something really, really ideal. I know from my days back in copywriting, we used to use the IATA model quite a bit when it came to copywriting, and that was the attention, interest, desire, and action model. It's a powerful framework for writing ads that convert leads. And here's how you could apply IATA. If you've never heard this before, I really think you should go in a deep dive and learn about it because it's a formula that really, really works. So let's give you a car finance example. I've written some really cool things down here. Attention. Your goal here is to grab the viewer's attention immediately. So if you're creating an ad here, either a video ad or a static ad, the headline might be "Drive your dream car with zero payment down." And the visual could be the image of a sleek, nice new car with a happy driver of a short video, in the car, etc. The interest would be the goal would be to keep the viewer interested and engaged. So you'd use a problem solution approach. Briefly outline a common problem or present your car finance solution. The benefits obviously is the key benefits of the car finance offer. And once again, engage in the content, short form video, animations, etc. An example would be, the copy could be, hey, worried about hefty payment? Our zero down payment car finance makes it easier than ever to drive away in your dream car. Quick approvals and finance terms. Okay, so you're really giving them the interest of what they would really want. And then the desire. The desire would be to create that strong desire for people to want your product and service. You know, it could include social proof, including testimonials, reviews, a case study, you know, and really focusing on the features and the benefits, highlighting, you know, specific features that address the needs of the viewer and the benefits to them. And really this is where you have some emotional appeal. So a good example of that is the copy could be, hey, join hundreds of satisfied customers who have driven off in their dream car with a zero down payment, fast approvals, low monthly payments and flexible terms tailored for you. And then once again you could have before and after images of happy customers in their new car, etc., with positive comments. This is a great way to use those comments that you're in those in the reviews you're getting back in your advertising. And obviously with action is to prompt the viewer or the watcher to create immediate action. Clear call to action, clear and concise. And it's one thing, I know you Americans that are listening, you get the call to action, but us Kiwis and Aussies, we're a bit shy on asking for the action, but you want to be clear and concise and be goal orientated and action orientated in your call to action. Have some level of sense of urgency or scarcity to encourage them to take immediate action and really outline the steps. So an example could be apply today, drive tomorrow. There's a pretty easy one. The copy could be a limited time offer. Click below to apply for a zero down payment car finance plan and drive your dream car home today. And obviously the button could be apply now. So as you can see, IATA, attention, desire, interest and action. I'll put it all together. So if we're writing some ad copy, we would go, drive your dream car with zero down payment. Worried about the hefty down payment? Our zero down car payment finance plan makes it easier than ever for you to drive away in your dream car today. Quick approvals and flexible terms. Join hundreds of satisfied customers who have driven off in their dream car with a zero down payment. Fast approvals, low monthly payments and flexible terms tailored to suit you. Apply now and apply today and drive away tomorrow. Limited time offer. Click below and apply for a zero down payment car finance and drive your dream car home today. Apply now. So that follows a really simple formula. Attention, interest, desire, and action. Now here's the cool thing. When you whip this all together, you can take some of those words out. You can actually say less and use the visuals to say more. You know, there's a skill there, and my team's got really, really good at that. That's why we have the video influence product inside our product suite now, because they've got really good at advertising short form video content to generate leads. So here's the thing. Now you're doing that, you want to make sure that you're tracking the measurements, right? You're checking the metrics, engagement rates, reach, impressions, follower growth, website traffic, but more importantly, sales, okay? Make sure that you're tracking the sales, you're analyzing the performance, you're identifying the trends, you're learning from your listing, and you're reporting the data back. Look, make no mistake, the benefits of social media. I know it might have got a bit blind to some people, and that's why they haven't taken full advantage. But here's the thing, you can increase your brand awareness. You can get a wider reach with a bigger audience and grow your audience, increase your visibility for your brand using social media. You can improve your customer engagement. You can build relations and interact with your customers in real time online. I've done that today already with some of my customers. You can get higher conversion rates. Social media can drive traffic to your website. You can convert those people into customers, and it's cost-effective marketing. Okay, it's really, really cost-effective marketing. And in tough economic times, these are the types of strategies you want to be using. And you can get really valuable customer insights as well. And you can really enhance the loyalty when it comes to growing your business by growing a customer base. So don't sleep on that. Those are 3 marketing skills that if you use and if you get good at, can pay your local marketing and pay your bills for local businesses. I know this because I see it time and time again with the clients we work with. And look, as I said, if I was going to add anything else into this, I'd add short form video marketing with ads, and then email marketing as well. But that's another topic for another day. So here's the thing. Which one are you going to implement? Because here's the thing. As I said at the start, I've spoken in the last 30 days, probably 150 business owners. Only a small percentage of them are actually doing anything when it comes to their marketing. And that means there is less competition. It's not going to stay this way, but it is right now, right? And as I said, a successful businessman said to me, Scott, you don't market your business for the recession, you market for the rebound and the recovery. Make no mistake, this market will recover. Some businesses will go away in this time, and some of them will prosper. I want that to be you. Utilize those 3 marketing skills to grow your business. And as always, if you want help, just reach out. 021 891 934. 021 891 934. The coolest part about that is we've had some people reach out and we're starting to do business with them. They've listened to the podcast and now we're doing business with them and we're helping them grow their business. And one of them, it could turn out to be an international connection here. So I really, really appreciate everyone listening to the podcast. So here's the deal. I know I've got some savvy business owners listening. So I'm creating 100 episodes. So to celebrate that, what we're doing is I'm asking business owners their best business advice. So if you have some really good business advice, I want you to text me. It's once again 021 891 934, and let's have a chat, because I'm going to record business owners their best business advice, and I'm going to mix them all together, and we're going to create our 100th episode. And look, here's the thing. It'll only be a 10-minute conversation, but it could be the thing that helps other business owners in these tough economic times. So if you've got an idea, if you've got some the business advice that's really helped you grow your business, that's really helped you from a strategic aspect to your business, then I want to hear it. And I want to hear it because I want other people to hear it as well. So get in contact with me. I'm putting them together. If you can contact me over the next couple of weeks, because we're putting them together for our 100th episode. Once again, hey, all I need you to do today is maybe take some action today. We've got enough people sharing the podcast, which is absolutely fantastic. If you want to share it, that's great, but I want you to take some action today. Those 3 things can actually help your business that you heard today, So what are you going to implement? I'd love to know. Once again, message me what you're going to implement, because without action, nothing really happens. All right, guys and girls, appreciate your time. Thanks for listening to the Marketing for Business podcast. I really, really do appreciate it. And hopefully you're finding some real value in some of the things that we've shared today. Okay, until then, take care, have fun, and I'll talk to you really, really soon.